There are jobs that pay well, and then there are jobs that make you a millionaire. Here we've mentioned some of the highest paying careers and jobs in the world that will help you make $1 million in the shortest span. If you're just getting started in the working world, then this video is for you. You also might be shocked at some of them, as quite a lot of professions aren't always associated with high earning potential as we were taught. So here are the top 20 highest paying careers in the world. But before that, subscribe to Luxus to never miss on your opportunity to grow. Number 20. Lawyer. In order to make the big bucks in this profession, you need to study for a number of years, pass several examinations, and of course, cross the bar. You'll need to represent clients, draw up legal documents, and spend a lot of time advising your clients on legal transactions or strategies. This profession is known to include a lot of long hours and overtime. However, the rewards for all that hard work can pay off quite nicely in the form of a comfortable salary, stock options, and bonuses. Number 19. Marketing Manager. Marketing managers are responsible for planning, executing, and delivering companies' marketing policies and plans. This can come in all shapes and sizes, but generally they focus more on the strategy side of things instead of implementation. As well as a nice annual salary and benefits package, managers can also receive commissions and bonuses based on sales, targets, or revenue. However, $104 to $5 grand a year is an average, but depending on experience and past results, this number could grow considerably if you prove your worth. Number 18. Podiatrist. If you have a thing for feet or you're just curious about them, then becoming a podiatrist could be something to look into. Podiatrists specialize in diagnosing and treating foot-related issues, deformities, and diseases. Things like swelling, ingrown toenails, and fractures will be commonplace in your day-to-day work. If you're thinking about becoming a podiatrist, then you'll need to get a bachelor's degree first and then go to podiatry school for around 4 years. After that, you can get a job in a practice or start your own. Number 17. Petroleum Engineer. Petroleum engineers specialize in coming up with methods to enhance oil and gas extraction and production. Usually, this is done by developing new technologies that can extract these natural resources in a safe and environmentally friendly way. A strong understanding of maths and science would be very beneficial for a career in engineering, and depending on where you live, some governments will even pay for your studies if you want to pursue a career in this type of engineering. Number 16. IT Manager. IT Manager is responsible for protecting and securing a company's IT, infrastructure, and networks from malware and hackers. They'll also supervise any software or hardware upgrades, as well as troubleshoot any technical issues. IT managers are paid well because they're highly in demand at the time of recording this video, as technology moves so quickly and updates are constant that companies need highly skilled professionals to manage. Obtaining a bachelor's degree in computer science is expected from you if you're looking to apply for this position. However, experience tends to matter a lot more, so you could 100% become an IT manager without a degree, as long as you know what you're doing and can prove it. Number 15. Airline Pilot and Co-Pilot. If you love flying or just think it's pretty cool, then becoming an airline pilot could be a good fit for you. It's one of the highest paying careers in the world and comes with a lot of perks. Having said that, to earn the big bucks and get all the perks, you'll have to go through vigorous training and physical examinations, as well as continually keeping up with new tests and checkups. But if you can pull all that off, you'll be sitting pretty with an average salary of $160,000 and the ability to call yourself an airline pilot when anyone asks. Pretty cool, right? Number 14. Nurse Anesthesiologist. Anesthesiologist professionals play a big role in the safety and conditions of patients in hospitals. They are responsible for administering anesthesia, overseeing patients, recovery, and monitoring patients' vitals. In order to become an anesthesiologist, you'll need to first train as a registered nurse and then obtain a master's degree from an accredited nurse anesthesia program. If you like helping people, then this could be a good choice for you. Number 13. Dentist. We've all been to the dentist at some point in our lives, and you know that a good one doesn't come cheap. Well, all those surprises and regular checkups can add up to some pretty decent revenue for most dental practices. Dentists are responsible for examining, diagnosing, and treating any issues related to your teeth and gum. The good thing is, everyone has teeth, so as long as you're qualified and good, you'll always have clients. Number 12. Pediatrician. If you have a keen interest in children and can see yourself looking after them on a daily basis, then pediatrician could be your calling. Your main responsibilities will be to diagnose, prevent, and treat diseases and injuries in children. You'll also be looking for any other physical, mental, or social health problems, making sure that they're as comfortable as possible. Number 11. Prosthodontist. Slightly different from a dentist, prosthodontists are responsible for constructing oral prostheses to replace missing teeth or any other oral deformities. They're often referred to as dental plastic surgeons, as they do a lot of cosmetic work. You need to get a degree of either a Doctor of Dental Surgery, DDS, or a Doctor of Medicine, DMD, to qualify yourself to practice. You'll also need a bachelor's degree of some kind to qualify for dental school. Once you've gained your qualifications and built up some experience, you can be looking at achieving an average salary of $197,000 a year. Number 10. Internist. Sometimes in life, it can be difficult to determine what's causing pain in our body, especially if it's not immediately obvious on the outside. Internists are physicians that provide a diagnosis and non-surgical treatment plans for internal injuries or diseases. They do not perform any surgeries at all and focus on acute illnesses like diabetes, high blood pressure, and Alzheimer's. Many internists choose to specialize in one specific internal organ system, like the digestive system, and focus 100% of their energy on that. Number 9. CEOs. To be employed as a chief operating officer by a company, you'll need to have gained a lot of experience in the managerial side of running a business and leadership qualities. You're responsible for leading and directing the company toward achieving its desired goals, as well as determining strategies and adhering to company and government policies, rules, and regulations. It often takes many years of relevant work, experience, and a proven track record of success before an individual can be considered ready to become a CEO. Number 8. General practitioner. The first point of contact for anyone suffering from any kind of pain or illness is usually a general practitioner. Your GP will advise, diagnose, and treat any health-related issues you have, or recommend for you to see a particular specialist depending on your symptoms. To become a general practitioner, you'll need to go through approximately 7 to 10 years of training and education. It's certainly worth it if you'd like to help people and be the first point of call for someone when they become ill. Number 7. Psychiatrist. Psychiatrists diagnose and treat disorders of the mind and are paid to listen to patients' issues and determine the root cause of their problems. It's obviously a lot more detailed and systematic than that, but that is the long and short of it. If this sounds of interest to you, then you'll need to complete your medical training and then specialize in psychiatry. But as you can see, it could be well worth your time and effort, as the average salary is approximately $216,000. Number 6. Orthodontist. Number 6 is the third profession in the dental field on our list and the highest paid of them all. Orthodontists are responsible for examining, diagnosing, and fixing any dental abnormalities relating to the position of the jaw and teeth. They straighten the structure of the teeth, fix crooked smiles, and adjust bite positions using braces and retainers. To achieve orthodontist status, you'll need to first complete a dental degree and then enroll and complete a postgraduate orthodontist program. Number 5. Gynecologist. We have a physician who specializes in medical care related to pregnancy and childbirth. Gynecologists help maintain the woman's reproductive systems, and their tasks can vary greatly from one day to the next. For example, one day they might have to deliver a baby, and the next they could be performing laser surgery to remove HPV cells, or just carrying out regular checks. Number 4. Oral and maxillofacial surgeon. Oral and maxillofacial surgeons are different from normal dentists, as they perform surgical procedures to the face, mouth, and jaw that mainly focus on hard and soft tissues. In order to have a career in this field, you'll need to study for an additional 4 years after completing a dentistry degree. But with an average salary of close to $250,000, those extra 4 years could be well worth your time. Number 3. Surgeon. Surgeons are one of the highest paid careers in the world to pursue. It's also very easy to justify their average annual salary, as they're actually saving lives and improving people's overall well-being. Becoming a surgeon, depending on the specialism you choose, requires several years of extra study after becoming a qualified doctor. You'll need to pick an area of interest to specialize in and then do the required work to be able to practice as a professional surgeon. The more experience you have and the rarer your specialist area of expertise is, the more money you're able to make. You'll see evidence of this from position 1 on the list. Number 2. Anesthesiologist. Anesthesiologists are physicians that are responsible for administering anesthetics prior to, during, or after surgery. They also have a number of other responsibilities, including dealing with emergency situations, giving advice on pain management, and carrying out assessments in critical care units. If becoming an anesthesiologist sounds like something you'd like to do as a career, then, after becoming a doctor, you'll need to complete a further 4-year anesthesiology residency program. Once all of the above is said and done, you can look to earn somewhere in the region of $265,000 a year with experience. And on number 1 comes a neurosurgeon. This is a highly trained surgeon that has chosen to specialize in, diagnose, and surgically treat disorders of the central and peripheral nervous system. Neurosurgery is one of the most demanding medical professions and requires an extensive amount of training and education. For example, in order to earn the big bucks, you'll need to complete the normal 8 years of doctoral training, a 1-year internship in general surgery, and roughly 5 to 7 years in a neurosurgery program. Then, if you want to go one step further, you can complete a fellowship to specialize in one particular area of the brain. On top of all that, you'll need to find the time to stay up to date with all the latest advances in neuroscience and attend regular meetings, seminars, and conferences. We hope you enjoyed our list of the 20 highest paying careers in the world. As you can see, these careers are very well paid and some are even more rewarding than others. Do let us know in the comments which job interested you the most. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to Luxus, and we'll see you in the next one.